Hey guys, today I have another hunter build that will give you your blade barrage in 10 seconds or less. It's kinda insane and it only requires a few things that you can all get this season. First thing we need is the exotic armor piece Shards of Galanor with its exotic perk Sharp Edges. Hits and kills with blade barrage will return super energy after the super ends. And this exotic alone will give you about half your super back, so we need a few other things to get that other half back. And so we move on to one of my favorite mods that came out this season, Energy Converter. While charged with light, using your grenade attack grants you super energy, consuming all stacks of charged with light. The more stacks you have, the more energy you gain, up to a maximum of 50% of your super energy. And then we combine this with the mod Supercharged. You can have 2 additional stacks of charged with light up to a maximum of 5. So with this, we can get charged with light times 4, and that will in turn be a total of 40% of our super energy when we use our grenade. But then of course we need ways to get charged with light. So for this I have 2 mods. Sustain Charged. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating combatants with auto rifles, straight rifles or machine guns. And then Taken Charged. Become charged with light by picking up an orb of light. So with Shards of Galanor and these mods combined, we can already have like 90% of our super back, but then we will be stuck with waiting for the other remaining 10%. And we don't want this, we want our super back instantly basically. So for the remaining bump we move to the next piece of this build. It is Prometheus Lens combined with a cloak with 2 times dynamo on it. And why Prometheus Lens, you ask? Well, because it works together with a perk in your subclass tree, the Burning Edge. While enemies burn, your dodge ability recharges faster. And how does Prometheus Lens kill things? Yeah, by burning them. So just hitting enemies with Prometheus Lens will supercharge your dodge and cool it down to about 3 seconds without needing to have 100 mobility or something. So you can just dodge every 3 seconds after you hit with Prometheus Lens a little bit. And with the combination of 2 times dynamo, you will get a big chunk of super energy every time we dodge. So this is how the build works step by step. First off, you want to get your super and 4 times charged with light. You do this very easy by just getting kills with your Prometheus Lens, because that will supercharge you, and if you have the catalyst for it, every orb will also charge you. And it will also give you super energy, of course. Then you cast your first super, and right after you throw your grenade to activate Energy Converter, because Energy Converter will only work for the first 50% of your super bar. Then if you hit things with Blade Barrage, you should be seeing Super Restoring in the left corner of your screen. Then with this you should already have about 89% back. Then you just start killing things with Prometheus Lens to get your dodge back and dodge every time to fill up your remaining super. Plus you will also get charged with light for the orbs and kills you get with Lens, so you should be getting charged with light times 4 very fast for the next super you want to activate. But of course to activate Energy Converter we need to have a grenade, so for this I run a primary with Demolitionist on it, so that I can get my grenade by just getting a few kills. Primary works just fine, but a special in your primary slot will work even better, because you get more grenade energy per kill than you get with your primary ammo weapon. So this will give you your grenade back in about 4 kills. You could also replace Sustain Charge for another Supercharged mod, so that you can get 5 times charged with light. That'll give you your full super back in one shot. But I found that running it with Sustain Charge is more consistent since you get charged faster, and so you have another cycle of this build ready in a few seconds. And because you are getting your dodge back so quickly, with Lens I also combine it with Gambler's Dodge. So every time you dodge you get your melee back, so you can keep throwing those knives. And without the dodging and dynamo, it's also harder to get that super bar filled if you didn't hit your targets good with your super. So this is a bit of a safety net too. And it also helps with building your super bar up when you load into somewhere, because you'll have no super then, and with Lens and the dodging you'll get your super in like 1 minute or less, so that beats any intellect builds. Speaking of builds, if you need one for your Warlock that will give you infinite wells of Radiance, then click on the link up top. That build is insanely good in Grandmaster Nightfalls. And that's it guys, if this build helped you out, then help me out by leaving a like on this video, and subscribe if you want to see more builds or Destiny content in general. And as always, I will see you on the flip side.